Hello there, I hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. So these are messages of validation and activation, remembrance of the experience that we're having as a soul living in a body. I was thinking and channeling and both of it, all of that, about what it is that I do. And I know that it's coming out of left field for a lot of people that know me, because I tend to have a very scientific approach to things. But to me, it's all of the same. It's just curiosity for life. And I want to study more of the subtle, energy and it's just, that's my path, I guess. Just to kind of understand that there's so much more than we know. And this could be something that you feel and experience too. You might get more and more experiences of awareness in your dreams, where we realize we're not just living this material, earthly, physical experience, but we're moving through universes and time and space and different layers of experience. And the more we bring awareness to that, the more we realize that these experiences are as real as going to a dentist appointment in this physical reality. And it's also a reminder that it's not always as serious. Not that we have to not care, because if you're here, you're a very caring and loving and individual and probably a healer. And but we get caught up and attached to this experience, but it's really just a speck in the whole entire frame of experiences that we're having. So practicing detachment can be really healing for me anyway. So the more awareness we bring to something, the more alive they become. So a different way of seeing this is realizing we are a very unique, specific set of frequencies that receive and emit, transmit, broadcast vibrations. And if some awareness tunes into these vibrations, they will receive information. So it's really just, we're just like basically towers of like that emit and receive information. That's why we talk about spiritual protection. Yeah, boundaries. That's going to be another subject, I think, because it's a whole thing. But just being aware that you are this emitter and receptor, is already a big step, because then you can turn off and turn on. Yes and no, but you can have a better understanding of where your energy goes, right? So we can train ourselves to be precise receptors or emitters. And that's a part of the work that I'm trying to do, which is picking up on subtle energies with accuracy. Okay, so I don't know if that speaks to you, but again, you don't really have to believe anything, because the messages speak for themselves, right? So let's dig into the messages. It's so funny because last night I had a dream that I was doing tarot for a bunch of people. So I am doing tarot in other realities, which is kind of fun and awesome. And did I start there before I started here? But time is not linear, so everything happens at the same time. I have so many questions. I'm just a student, you know what I mean? So how is it important for people that just go on about their day and just like, you know, go to work. And well, because it's about empowering yourself and I don't want to say having more control, but I think it's more having more ease and less fear, being reassured that things are exactly as they're supposed to be. And if things come into your energy field, they are there for a reason, you know. Yeah. Tidy up. Oh, I love this, because in my dream it was very chaotic and I was like, wow. And tidying up can be extremely physical, and we just said, oh sorry, my my focus is on my face. But it can also be spiritual. We talked about boundaries and stuff. It can be mental, emotional. So let's tidy up. And also for me, tidying up is making space for new stuff to come in, preparing for the good stuff, the next stuff, you know. Everything is not good or bad, but so that's interesting. Sometimes, I think I said that last time, I just want to say, like, to all that information that because I think I'm a very potent receptor, I just want to say, like, shh. Let me think. All right, so tidying up can also, you know, be meditating and sleeping. I don't know what that means anymore. Outward expression. Cool. I like this. I always see, and also maybe because it's like this color, but I always see lion, like expression of self, you know, your presence. But it's also like the throat chakra, just sorry, the plexus, or it's like you wanna be aware of what you emit. Discipline, devotion to self, and creation. Look at the throat chakra that I was talking about, so you can't see it. It's the first time I was trying this kind of setting on my phone, but I think I'm gonna have to change it. Throat chakra, we have plexus. So the work is being done from here, because if you have all this information, but your throat is all, you know, blocked, well, you're gonna have to tidy up this part of yourself. Okay, why is it that the physical body, I mean, these are the subtler energies are like above us in our field, and then you go down and they get denser and denser with gravity, you know, and that's how we manifest into the physical reality. I don't know why I have to say that. Trust the process. Trust the process. Yes. So, reassurance. We did talk about that, right? Look at that. Tidy up. It's busy. Very charged. I'm realizing that I'm getting to a point where I can, like, every day, it's possible to clean up your energy, use the power of, like, the water, you know, shower, bath, etc. Just to clear your space, body, mind, heart, and soul. And I do, like, now just all the chakras align in. It's about intention. It's about bringing awareness. That's where the power is. I'm seeing beautiful, beautiful things. All right. 6 of Cups reversed. The Hermit. The devil. Da, da, da. The attachments we were talking about. All right. Six of Cups reversed. For me, it's like getting stuck in the old emotions. You know, like it's like it's going back in time where you were not in gratitude, you know? So that energy sticks to you a little bit because you're going back there. Again, awareness, that's a choice. Six of Cups, when it's upright, it is about just receiving love and gratitude. It's being in gratitude, you know? It's the simple pleasures, the simple life, simple joys. It's nostalgia, but for the good stuff, you know? It was reversed, so maybe there's something about how you felt as a kid, you know. Did you feel heard? Did you feel like you could express yourself? So there's a bit of that that's coming up. The Hermit. Discipline, devotion to self, and creation. This is about introspection, finding your light again. It's interesting because she's got a necklace and it's around the plexus. I'm noticing that today. Researching, that's the study, you know, this is studying the mystical arts. So maybe we're taking a look at that, like why does it stick, that energy of like not being heard, not being sorry about that, validated, not being seen, not wanting to be seen. And the Devil, trust the process. Wow. I think we're looking at these attachments to just utilize this awareness to detach a little bit from that. Because it might bring us into a space of looking outside of ourselves to fill up a void, right? Devil could be addictions, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like working too much. It could be controlling the outside, the external. But the Hermit is here to kind of bring us inside. This feels like ties, you know? When I said like we're looking back at the past, like how we felt, that emotion that's coming up. So we can say like, thank you for being here. I'm noticing you. This is what might affect something in my life right now. So thank you. And then we detach and we trust and we go inside. All right, hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but you know, my brain goes everywhere all at once. Tidying up. Oh, yeah. It's like there's like this thing about your identity that you still held on to, but we're tidying up those contracts or those ties or those, you know, because we're not gonna need them going forward. Yeah, we want to be light. We want to exist in this space of brightness and lightness and yeah, I'm seeing the moon, things resurfacing straight in the middle. Oh God, I got chills. The lion, love it. Straight in the middle. Thank you guys. We are being reassured today. And it's linked to wanting to do what you want, not thinking of consequence. I think, okay, my feeling, and I think it's just because I'm always related to my experience, it's the feeling that when you did do what you wanted, there was maybe shame attached to it, guilt, there could have been something that's was kind of making you feel like you shouldn't be seen, or you shouldn't be, it's not safe to be seen, so we're exploring that so that we can again build on that resilience in a positive way. It doesn't have to be like, man, like I'm tired of being strong, I totally get it. It's a lot. Being the hermit, the student, it's a lot, but we're building momentum. I'm hearing too. I love it. Two of Swords. Because there's a decision that needs to be made here. This feels like cutting something of your life, like attachments. For me, that would be like, for me, it's so easy to access my anger when I'm in this state of like overwhelm, There's something about, I want to do what I want, like when I get overwhelmed with responsibilities and stuff, like, so we're building, we're there, you got your own back, we don't have to go back to like, why, and then escape. There can be some of that. I don't know. That speaks to someone here. Wow, did you see that? There's a card that totally turned. I'm sure it's gonna come up. I don't know what it was. Queen of Wands. Exactly. Yes. Crossroads. Judgment. You might feel tested right now. That's always like the part where like, it's not it. Okay, maybe that's why I had to talk about the fact that this reality feels so intense, but when you open up to other realities and you actually know that's as real as this reality, this one gets quieter in a way, like not as I gotta accomplish, and like, this urgency of like, it's just one of the realities. And that's really empowering. Queen of Wands, I was talking about anger, frustration, resentment, maybe. She's so powerful. When she doesn't feel like she can do what she wants, I don't want to get in her way. No one wants to get in my way when I'm in this state. So we're reestablishing balance, because this can be very destructive, because you might be like someone who's so strong that the anger can really like burn the whole place down. Yeah. Two of Cups. So, and also like, it's hard to meet someone else when you're in that state. So I think that's what we're looking at. Two of Cups reversed. Because we might not be aware that we give off that energy, again, emitting. And the other person might just not have been aware of where it comes from. And they're like, wait, what? I'm not dealing with that. So there's that. Why are we talking about this? Because there's this huge opportunity coming, and we want to build a solid foundation for it. We don't want to live In other words, I think we're learning to manage our emotions so that we can attract, build without destroying, self-destructing. The abundance that's coming, because it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot coming in. So what is it gonna be? All right. Still got my cough. That's really being persistent here. Coughing. Throat chakra. Again. Wow, plexus. Everything kind of... Every piece kind of came together. All right, so let's see what's coming in. Your ships are coming in. I keep hearing that all the time. Your ships are coming in. Why? There's expansion coming. It's that nothing can stop you once you've learned to manage your frustration. Manage also just being aware of your power. Because that's the thing, because you have your intention. You're like, yeah, but I didn't mean to. Yeah, but you got to be aware of how strong you are, you know? And we're letting go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's also like, it's a lot less, it's very encouraging to know that you can build something without, having to be afraid of like maybe this self-destructing or like, I don't know, like losing yourself. It's not that we never lose ourselves. It's not that, but it's just, it's less to carry around, I guess, because look, that's all the lessons, and they're really being learned to the core, your DNA, level, so that you can start fresh and light, and finally live your passions. Yeah, fun. Look at that! Damn it! Sorry for your ears. We're talking about being aware of the Empress. The Empress. She is about to create something beautiful. Something that will have a reach. She's standing in her truth and her power. She's being loving towards herself and caring. She's cultivating, nurturing her health, her, balance. And that's what brings abundance. She's a creator, too. Something is about to pop out. In my case, it's starting a new album, as a musician, but there's a project. She's pregnant, So there's that. What other signs do we need today? I'm gonna get a Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's see how we can have one more advice from Spirit. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? That's really interesting. And we started by saying, how I try to align my chakras. There's something about the expression, the way you express yourself, that sometimes is not aligned with where you're going. For example, I keep saying like, oh, I don't make money as a musician. It's impossible to live like, you know, to make money. It's a real challenge, but it's not impossible. And I gotta stop saying things like that. I gotta start thinking it is possible, and that, you know, you can make a great living out of it. Yeah, because like the attachments could be negativity too. It could be that. Trust the process, because the process is the point. Okay, that's gonna be my slogan. Align your life. Well, you know what? There might be more to this card, so I'm gonna go read that. Align your life. 34. 34. All right. What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Oh my God. We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be. But there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you pull this card, you are being called to let go of who you once were or the things that you once defined yourself by. Wow, I had this thought this morning. That's amazing. The job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now. To Leo. Courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity. To embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. Cool. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. This morning I was seeing a lot of birds, pigeons, little chickadees. So, also, yes, follow your curiosity. This morning, it was pretty awesome. I was looking down at my feet and was thinking about my cats, whatever. Like deep, profound thoughts. And about how, anyway, just, and then I realized at some point I was following little paws in the snow, you know, a little trail of paws. So maybe cats, black cats could have, could be a synchronicity for you right now. Egyptian, like wisdom kind of thing. Yeah. All right. So there it is. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.